Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to show you how you take an image from Midjourney, turn it into an animation using Pica.art, and then we're going to loop it afterwards in After Effects. It's going to be a fun one, so stick around. Here we are in Midjourney. I invited the bot into my own server so I can play around without having to look at the 10 million different generations they have going in the Midjourney server. This is more my own area. So as you can see, I've created a few test images, which I like this one, the portrait of a cyberpunk woman. So let's use this one. Go into Pica.art, if you don't have access, and you can join the beta. Click on this, it will activate the Discord link, just like Midjourney. It works the same way. I have access, so let me show you how it works. When you get into the server, you get into this getting started. There's a quick introduction on how it works. So basically, you type create instead of imagine, like you do in Midjourney, and then you describe what you want to happen in the image you upload afterwards. So in our case, let's go into the generate one. Let's type create. Let's say hair blowing in the wind with flickering lights in the background. Okay, good. Then we click on one more. We're gonna add our image, and it's this one. And then we click enter, and then we wait. Instead of sitting here and waiting, we can go into our inbox and then wait. As you can see, I did a few tests before. Now we just wait until this update. Good. Let's download our video. Let's go into After Effects. I created a new project. It's empty. Double click here to import your video. Double click. Find your animation. Let's rename it to animation. Let's take the video, drag it into new comp. As you can see, here is the animation. Let's see how it looks by playing it. Just doing a slight head movement, which is a bit annoying, but let's see if we can make it loop anyways. The animation is 3 seconds. So let's make it loop by going to around the middle, around here. Highlight the layer, click split layer. Drag the end towards the start. While you're here in the middle where you cut it, hold Control and click left arrow to go one frame back. Take this one and then drag it all the way down to the playhead. Then we're going to take the top animation, twirl it down until you hit the opacity, drag it all the way to the beginning, and then set a keyframe for 0 opacity here. Now it should loop. The animation right now is a bit over 1 second. Let's turn it into a 10-second animation. So let's start by right-clicking here, trim comp to work area. Let's take this animation 2. Let's call this 1 second. Let's drag it into a new composition. So now we have a new composition that is also 1 second. Let's make this one 10 seconds. Let's composition settings, 10 seconds. Or 9 seconds actually. Let's call it longer loop. The duration doesn't matter, we can always adjust it. Alright, now that we're here, let's take this. Let's go duplicate. Control D, but it's easier just with shortcut. Control D, duplicate it a bunch of times. 10 is fine. Let's highlight all the layers. Let's right click. Keyframe Assistant, sequence layers, and overlap. Now we have this. You can adjust the composition length if you want, but it's easier just to take these two, delete this one as well, delete this, go towards the end and click, drag this one in, like so, and right click, trim comp. Now we should have a perfect loop that is more than 1 second long. Perfect. And there you have it. Now the only thing left is just to export it using the media encoder. By default, if you pick one of the presets, it will add a sound even though there's nothing in it. So let's remember to turn that off before you export it. And now we wait. I created a preset with no audio. It's basically the high res, but I clicked off the audio track. And then you just export it and go. Easy peasy. Takes 2 seconds. Let's see how it looks, or we can just play it here. Now it's ready to post on social media or whatever you need it for. So yeah, that was it. Thank you so much. That was a quick one. Thank you for following along. I hope you enjoyed this one, and see you in the next one.